In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
And we're back. Welcome to Dark Souls. Uh, I'm like probably just gonna do a one-off video on this. I don't think this would be a very interesting series. Not that I'm made of interesting series, mind you. I'm playing SMT5 and I can't even really uh, give you any meaningful commentary on that game. Welcome to Dark Souls. It's Valentine's Day and I'm playing Dark Souls. I know the state of affairs are absolutely uh, broken, in ruins, in shambles. But, I'm married to video games at this point, so why not play a video game that I genuinely play on my in my free time, which is Dark Souls. Well, recently, more often than not, Elden Ring, but I still love me a good Dark Souls here and there. Hell, I mean, then again, my favorite Dark Souls game is probably Dark Souls 3, but like, you can never go wrong with this game. Not at all, but as you can see, we've started with the thief class, because I'm so very original. Mainly because I wanted to start with the key, but also like to have these fire bombs. Now you might be wondering why I didn't just use the fire bombs on the demon and it came up here instead to grab my items. Well, I have an idea. I'm not sure if it will work, but it's an idea and I will execute it when the time is right and you will see what I mean. Anywho, let's just get this over with. Let's do this. I don't claim to be an expert in these games, but I have played this game, or these games, quite a bit at this point. Ever since I started with Bloodborne some years ago. And I do enjoy them. I do play them. I play these games. Not exactly this game, but I do play these games in my free time. Because they're like probably the most replayable, easy to jump in, easy to jump out games that have a bit more substance than visual novels. And of course, Dark Souls 1 isn't very hard to run, or wasn't very hard to run before I had a graphics card, so I had my own fun. Alright, let's just get this over with. Right, goodbye. It's time to go to Lordran, the Land of Lords. So the agenda, I suppose, the itinerary is that we're gonna go to Lordran.
In the ancient
and
legends, it is
once we get there, we're gonna go straight up down to
an undead shall be
Dark Root. Dark Root? Yeah, Dark Root. And then go all the way up to Andre. From there. And then from Andre, take the elevator, go back to Firelink, and then kill the stray demon.
to the land
Probably,
of
hopefully.
the ancient lords.
And before that, hopefully also upgrade our knife.
Lordran.
So that we don't do a pittance of damage when we get to the to that point. And then once we kill the stray demon, if we can kill the stray demon, use its souls to power level a bit. Not exactly power level, but level up a reasonable amount. And then from there, just clear out as much as we can and try to get to Anar Londo. And perhaps if we can beat Ornstein and Smo, then that might be where the video ends. But yeah, we're just gonna do a very quick little, not exactly full playthrough, but just, you know, play some Dark Souls on Valentine's Day, because, well, you know. Also, we have here, the character is called Lovelorn, because that's what I am. And, yeah, we're just gonna try and smash this video out, have some fun along the way, and hopefully distract ourselves from the fact that we're alone today. Well, I'm not I mean, I guess I am actually recording on Valentine's Day. It is 1:32 a.m. I am truly the icon of gaming by doing this. There might be a few cuts in this video, mainly because I will die. That's a given. And I don't wanna make any of you sit through my commentary while I get back to places that I failed to clear. So you can look forward to that. Otherwise, this is just gonna be like I don't know, a standard play, standard whatever of the Dark Souls game. Oops, I should probably equip my shield just in case I need to parry. I don't know what kind of weapon I'll be using by the time I get to Anor Londo. I will be using a weapon, obviously. I'm really bringing the commentary this time. But yeah. While we're doing this, how's your day been? Has it been alright? Actually, when this comes out, some of you guys won't even be on Valentine's Day yet. I will be. I am on Valentine's Day. Oh! No! That's no good. Uh-oh. I'll take the time to do this. I'll take the time to heal. Oh shit! Already off to a great start. You know, almost died. Like twice. That's alright. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. Alright, so I'm just kind of like going through what I have to do in my head after I ring the 2 bells. After I do what I want to do in the asylum. And who knows, maybe we'll never beat the Stray Demon and the entire video will be me attempting that. Or we'll go on for like 5 hours and then I'll try and cut it down to an hour. My hard drives will suffer for that, but that's none of your concern, dear viewer. Alright. Should I try and parry this? I don't wanna. I'm not good at parrying the glaive variant. I can only do the great sword one is easy to parry. That's why. Will I do Moonlight Butterfly? Is it worth it to do Moonlight Butterfly? I think it will just waste time. Not that there's a time limit to this. I'm just gonna play until I don't feel like playing, and then that'll be the video. And yes, I'm mainly just doing this. Like I had an idea to do like a Valentine's video, but honestly, I got lazy. I was gonna play like a visual novel, but then I was like, shit. Playing a visual novel, like just like a one-off thing. I'd have to play like a short one, but I don't really feel like searching for. I guess I could have played like Doki Doki, but I've already played Doki Doki, and I don't think it would be very interesting to see a person who's played that game just play through it again. And I also thought about doing Cinderella Phenomenon, which is one of my favorite Otome visual novels. But at the same time, I don't know. I wouldn't have very much what's the word? Commentary? There you go, yeah, commentary about it. I'd just be like, whoa, and voicing the characters. Very badly at that. I have no clue. Like, there would be like slight differences in the voices, but like I would change the accents like every like 10 seconds, every scene. Because I just can't like, I can't do it. Other than that, I thought like maybe I should do Minecraft. Maybe I should do a Persona 5 like little like video before I eventually settled on maybe I should just do a Souls video. Because what better or what more romantic game to play than Souls, yeah? On Valentines. I don't have any shards. I should have probably bought Titanite shards. Oh well. We'll do this first. Hello. We'll grab this. And then we'll grab the... Oh! Ouch! Fucker. Ouchie. Ouch! Ah, well, there you go. First death. And also first scream. Unlucky. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot to sit. I forgot to sit down on the goddamn bonfire. That's how you know I haven't played this fucking game in a while. Hello. Oh, he's very nice. He waited for me. Thank you. Oh well, it's not that far of a run. It is an annoying run. Maybe I'll just cut. And on that note, maybe I will just cut. And if not, I'll just keep talking. What am I gonna talk about? I guess like why I chose Dark Souls out of any of the Souls games. I guess I chose Dark Souls because I haven't played in a while. That's about it. I wanted to play Dark Souls. Boom. Maybe I should have done Elden Ring instead. I mean, Elden Ring seems a much more romantic game than Dark Souls 1. Especially with how pretty all the characters are, including Margit. I also, like, this was a very last minute idea, like, seriously. Just doing a video on Valentines. If I had more time to plan it, I would have probably done something more elaborate, like a challenge video or a more planned out, longer video covering a visual novel or something like that. As it stands, this is the first of many, I feel, Valentine's videos. And hell, maybe I'll do videos for every special day. A Christmas video, a Halloween video. I think that would be kind of fun. Let me know what you think. My 3 viewers who barely comment. Actually, I have no clue if anyone watching my videos is even real. If you are real, this is engagement bait. But if you are real, comment. Better to get them. Oh, they're all the way back there. Hello. There you go. That's a dodge. There you go. That's a very good dodge. And this one? Yep. That just like grandmother made. Hello. Goodbye. Alright. I should have bought Titanite shirt. Oh, I didn't have money when I did that. Yeah, that's right. When I got back there. Should I just throw caution to the wind? Actually, no, wait. Let's upgrade our Estus first. And then we'll throw caution to the wind and fight the stray demon. Alright. If you've never played this game, you're about to be amazed. Look at that. Boom. Platforming in a Souls game. How novel. How absolutely amazing. Miyazaki. I don't know. This is me when I'm not playing a game I'm excited about. I mean, I am excited to play Dark Souls again, but I'm not like, you know, it's not like SMT5 or Digimon or Omori where I'm like, oh, this is a new experience. I played this game. I know. I guess to an extent I do know what I'm doing, but at the same time, it's like I know what I'm doing, but I'm not good at what I'm doing. And now you're going to see what I mean when I say I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how good I'm going to be able to do it, because once we get back to the asylum, there's gonna be some assholes with fire and torches. And if I die, you can take that as a statement of my skill. And if I don't, well, that was luck. In any case, we are back home. I'm gonna greet my parents. Hold on, after I dodge these indecent fellows. Uh-oh. Alright, okay, alright, that's fine. We didn't die. That's good. That's good enough. We'll go straight up to the... Hopefully I don't fall to the floor. Alright, that's not the trigger. That's great. Hopefully I can make it to the bonfire before they get here. Nope. Oh, I did. Hell yeah. It just didn't show up. Alright. Now, I could kindle. Here, of all places. Or I could just do this. Hello. Fight me. Okay, alright, no, okay, we can do this. We can do this. I believe it. I believe that we can do this. I believe that we can do this. I believe that we can do this. Uh-oh. That's what hubris gets you, kids. I am very, very brave. You will understand once I start screaming. Oh, shit. But yes, I will use the fire bombs as smart as I can, which means not until I feel like I'm about to win. Dark Souls 1 is a very interesting game for me. It was probably the last one I played in the entire series. Yes, I know, that sounds kind of funny. Because I played... the order at which I played the Souls games is... I played Bloodborne first. Then I played Dark Souls 3. Then Dark Souls 2. Then Elden Ring. Sekiro, I have tried It was fun. I haven't beaten it yet. I'm too bad. And then Dark Souls 1. I see the bleed resistance is already doing its thing. Every proc. Woo. Yeah, in terms of the games, I think my favorite build in any of the games, you're about to be surprised, is the mage build. Who knew Lizelle Caster loves to play caster? I don't know. In like Elden Ring especially, it's one of the most like fuck off like OP builds in the entire game. Woohoo! Oh shit! Oh, I live. Thank you for allowing me to live. I will not waste this chance. Actually, I will. But uh-oh. Oh my god. Okay, it hit. It hit. That's fine. That's great. Jump up? No, you're not jumping up. You're doing that shit. And I absolutely whiffed the throw. Wait. Oh, no! I knew it. Ah, shit. Alright. We'll just do it with bleed, I guess. Oh. Every time I say this is it, I feel like I'm about to like fail, like in the next few seconds. Then again, that just might be Dark Souls experience talking. Every time I feel confident, I fail. Oh. Do something? Okay, good. You didn't do anything that would harm me. I knew you would never harm me. Stray Demon. This might be it. How did that miss? Okay, that hit at least. Alright, Stray Demon, show me what you got. You're not as tough as I thought you were, even though you killed me. Like once. Twice. And I slap. Alright. There you go, we got it. Some might say I wasted this opportunity by not getting like a what's the ring? I forgot what it was. The silver ring? Yeah. The silver serpent ring. Yeah? I think that's what it's called. The covetous serpent ring? Whatever it is. Some might say. And I, to some, will say, kind of, I guess. But I don't know, actually. I actually don't know. Or don't remember. But no, I just don't know when you get it in this game. Because I know in Dark Souls 3, because I played that one the most, in terms of like, in the Dark Souls trilogy, I know you get the silver ring very early on in Firelink Shrine if you do the jump thing. The jump tech, if you will. What am I gonna level? I think it would be useful, and then we'll just cap it out by giving us some health. Alright, that sounds lovely. If I were a what's the word? If I were a cheeser, I would have dumped strength and then killed the knight over here just to be able to use the what she calls it? The Black Knight Greatsword, but I'm not a cheeser. Well, to a degree. Look at that. Look at that. Booyah. But as long as he does the right attack, I will not die. Yep. Just like that. You fall by my hand. One more? No. Oh shit. Ow. Alright. Yep, never mind. No, I did not get the sword. Not that it matters. Oh my. Get the doll for later. If I make it to Anor Londo. When I do make it to Anor Londo, will I be facing Ornstein and Smo for the entire rest of the video? Or will I try fighting Priscilla instead? I don't know. Maybe I'll do Priscilla first. Because it's not that hard of a fight. Compared to the... to Twiddledee and Twiddledum. Then again, if you really think about it, this game is... Oh shit! It's Oscar! I'm sorry! Oh. Or maybe it's just easy to parry Oscar. Maybe it is. I'm sorry, you're just a basic bitch. Goodbye. I'm sorry, Oscar! I didn't mean to. But I needed the flask as quickly as possible. Strength or Dex? Dex is sex. Let's go. Which, by the way, Dex is sex, but sex is not something I'm getting. That's a joke for ya. That's a real good joke for ya. I'm cutting that out. But this is much quicker than I expected it would be for me to do what I've been doing, or what I've done at the moment. I thought it would at least take an hour to get everything up to this point. Then again, I'm just cool like that, you know. Ooh, it's that key. I should have grabbed that before going back. Anyway, it's not like I need that at the moment. Ah, shit. I guess I could use it by the time I, How the hell do I get out of here? Can I not? Okay, there you go. It was just being a bit difficult. Now I will... What's a good way to go from here? I guess I can try... Do I have any souls? Picked up a soul, right? Yeah. I guess I can try buying like a Titanite shard. And then upgrading the dagger, and then faffing about for a bit until I get strong enough to fight the gargoyles. I could also just try the gargoyles, but I'm none too confident. So I will I will prepare a bit overly over-prepare, if you will. I should have just said that from the get-go. But yes, I will take my sweet ass time before fighting the gargoyles, because it's a finicky fight. If it's a 1v1, we're golden. If it's a 1v2, we have a problem, because my brain is one track and I can only focus on one target at any given point. Otherwise, I will actually just get confused and die. Shrivel up and die, like a butterfly. Anywho, I'm sure I can buy at least one upgrade. Maybe? Yes? Yes, okay. Oh, it only takes one Titanite shard. I'm stupid. And it also takes... Whoa, it only takes... I'm stupid. I was thinking in Dark Souls 3 terms. I was like, okay, so the first upgrade is 2 shards. Nope. The first 2 upgrades are 2 shards. Wow! What an absolute steal. Onion Knights over there. Do I wanna say hi? I'll say hi. Ever since I first played through this game. Hello. Yes. Think all you wish. Hello again. Are you going to speak to me? Yes.
Oh,
Wake up.
I was absorbed in thought.
I could tell.
I am Siegmeyer of Katarina.
Siegmeyer.
I've run flat up against a wall.
A gate,
Or
you
a
mean?
gate, I should say. The
Yes.
thing just won't budge. No matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited.
How is waiting
So
gonna
here
help?
I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Can you give me what your options are? Maybe I can weigh them for you. Oh well, he'll be I'm not sure if I should say cool later on. He'll be around. What just died? I mean, I'm not complaining. But like, damn, something just died and I don't know what. Could it die again? I could use that amount of souls over and over again, actually. That it would be a pretty cool thing to do if you could die in that manner. Anywho, so I think from where we are, it would be quite difficult to fight. Wait, would it? I don't think you can, actually. And by don't think you can, what I mean is you can't go... I forgot, Taurus Demon? Yeah, you can't go to the other side of the Taurus Demon door. You have to go from the intended direction to fight him. Which is a bit sad. What the fuck happened to the guy here? Did he die? Huh? Is that the thing that died? Excusez-moi? Okay. I'll take it. I am not so excited for Ornstein and Smo, because Ornstein and Smo is probably my worst boss in this game. Actually, no, my worst boss in this game is fucking the dragon. Calamite, yeah. I haven't been able to like beat Calamite ever. Actually, I haven't been able to beat Manus nor Calamite. Surprise. It's like, I don't know. Manus and Calamite just feel clunky to me. Whilst something like Midir just feels so polished. Which is crazy because like, well, crazy to say because obviously that boss, that Midir boss. Sorry, I am doing a Sigmire dozen weighing my options. But yeah, obviously Midir is going to be the more more polished boss. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I kicked. That's not what I meant to do. Gives me Demon Souls. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot to mention I did play and finish Demon Souls. Not the original version. I could never have gotten my hands on that, unfortunately. I did pick up the PS5 remake and completed that one. And it was an interesting time. It was fun. Surely I can call it a fun time. Because it was a fun time. But it was also probably one of the most headache-inducing Souls games I've ever played. Not because it's hard, but because I guess I did have a hard time because like my first time through. But there are some interesting design choices, I'll say, about that game. That maybe, well, not maybe, but I know a lot of people appreciate, and that's cool. I appreciate that people appreciate it because it is an interesting design of a game. It feels very arcadey. Yeah, Demon Souls feels very arcadey. It feels like I'm playing like Rondo of Blood. But it's a 3D action RPG by From Software. Ouch. Alright. Right, there you go. Alright, there you go. Alright. Boom. I'm an assassin. Speaking of assassins, I recently just, for the first time ever in my life, played through Assassin's Creed Unity. Like the story. And Dead Kings. I did play through Dead Kings. I got the Eagle of Suger. Don't know how to say his name. It was a fun time. I can definitely see why people would have problems with the game, but overall, I felt as though it was a worthy time. Hey, stop. No. You asshole. It's okay, I got the sense to open it. But yeah, it was a very fun time in my opinion. I really like, I mean, the parkour is very simple, but in terms of like the things you pull off, cuz like, but at the same time it's a bit of a headache, like, cuz like it's kind of buggy. I don't know if it's buggy or if that's just how it works. But there are some moments where I felt like the character was not exactly following the instructions of the buttons I was pressing, so to speak. And it felt as though there was a very distinct input lag that is very not the case. Well, I'm very good at English. Which is not the case. Verily so. I don't know how to word that. Fuck. But it's not the case here in Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, I really enjoy the fact that some people might disagree, but From Software games have the very, very good quality, very laudable quality of being very, I keep saying very, of being responsive, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. From Software games have extremely responsive controls, and I appreciate that because it feels very good, very satisfying to play. Oh shit. Obviously, it's not as responsive or as crazy as, let's say, Devil May Cry, but I appreciate the pace that Souls games take. Because I'll say it, I'm no good at any Devil May Cry game. Like, if I try to play Devil May Cry, I will be spamming one button and like struggling to dodge. That's just how bad I am at that game, at those kind of games, those combo heavy games. I'm no good at combos, which is why I enjoy Dark Souls, because there are people who will disagree, But this game, or these games, aren't very combo heavy. Just have to R1, dodge, R1. And in Dark Souls 3, it's even easier. Just R1 spam until something's dead. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. There you go. And I missed the parry because you can't parry on this surface! I love it when I can't parry. Anyway, let's just find a safe place to consume some humanity. Right here. Hello. Alright. Do your worst. I'll do my best. That was a string of words that don't make much sense, but it's alright. It's fine. What else can I talk about? I guess talk about my experience playing the game the first time. Because but I guess I should talk about my experience first of all with Bloodborne, because that was the first one I played. And hey, maybe we can link it back to it being Valentines and say that hello Lotrek. I don't care too much. Alright, hello, goodbye. Because the thing is, right? You know the concept of love at first sight? That was not me with Bloodborne. I absolutely hated playing that game. Well, first time around. But then I learned to love it. Which is very Valentine's-y, very, very romantic, you know? I learned to love something. You will learn to love. In terms of, like, I also kind of hated Elden Ring when I first played it. But then I got over myself. And then I love the game now. Or I did learn to love the game, and I love it very much now. It's probably, in terms of the entire series, or, like, games of this ilk, it's probably my favorite. Just because of the sheer breadth of the content and just how beautiful the game is. Like, aesthetically, it's such a treat. Like, it's eye candy. But in terms of, like, just, it's, how do I put this? I have to, like, explain this very thoroughly, or else I run the risk of being misunderstood. If I had to rank the games, I would say Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring are about the same. I know there are people who absolutely hate Dark Souls 3. And there are things to hate about it. It does feel kind of self-referential when you think about how Dark Souls 1 and 2 stand on their own in terms of, like, the uniqueness. That's a word. That's a way to phrase it. Their uniqueness, I guess. And then Dark Souls 3 just takes from both. And then tries to say, like, whoa, guys, look, you remember Dark Souls 1 and 2, right? They're here, and we acknowledge them. Dark Souls 1 more than Dark Souls 2 in that game. What am I doing? Oh yes, I'm going to go back down so I can kick Lautrec off the map. But, yeah, but I like Dark Souls 3 more than Dark Souls 1 or 2. I mean, I do like Dark Souls 2. I would say that Dark Souls 2 is the most inspired game in the entire series. And I won't take that back, no matter what anyone says. Because it's so surreal. It's more surreal than Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1... How do I put it? Dark Souls 1 is very elegant, I'll say. It feels very put together, very elegant, and not just maybe, that's why people like it, right? People love Dark Souls 1 because it's very deliberate. To an extent. Or for most of its runtime, it's very deliberate. Dark Souls 2 feels like I'm on drugs. And I've never been on drugs, so that's saying something. Saying nothing really, because I've never been on drugs, but it's so majestic. I don't know. Dark Souls 2 is such an adventure, right? How do you kick? That's how you kick. I should probably just de-equip this so I can... Hello.
Well, what have we here?
I'm trying to kick. Right. See ya. Doo-doo-doo. I'm missing out on the armor. Yeah. But it's worth it because we get the Ring of Favor and Protection. Colloquially known as the Fap Ring. Very mature. In any case, I think we're about ready to go face the demons that live on top of the chapel. Yes, the chapel. Yeah, it's called the chapel, isn't it? And the chapel? Parish? Whatever. The church. The gargoyles. Although I will have to thread the needle from those hollows again. That's fine. Actually... Oh, wait. I have money. That means I have the possibility... Do I have the possibility? I feel like I have the possibility. To plus 10 this dagger. Which will be very useful because the dagger doesn't do very much on its own. It's really the bleed that does them in. So it will be very useful. Useful indeed. To get this as high a level as possible. Hell, depending on how this goes, I may just never switch off the dagger. Which is going to be interesting. I don't know what it is about me. That sounds so narcissistic. What's a better way to word that? I don't know what it is about the way my brain works. That sounds a bit more sad, which is perfect. But like, I used to be able to play games for like 11 hours. 11 hours? That's pushing it a bit. Let's say 8 hours. 8 hours... What's the word? 8 hours without breaks? I guess I'll say it like that. 8 hours consecutively. There you go. 8 hours consecutively. No, that's not the word. 8 hours without breaks. We'll leave it at that. But now I can barely like go on for 2 hours. Because like the moment I reach like an hour, that's when the fatigue starts to hit. Even if I'm playing my favorite game. Like even if I'm playing my favorite games of all time, once I play for like an hour, it feels like, oh, I'm feeling it. You know, I'm feeling that maybe I should just like stop right now and do something else. You know? I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm just getting boring and dull with age. Oh well. Stop it. Die. Uh-oh! I'm dead. Oh shit, I'm not dead. Never mind. He saved me. Well, he didn't save me. He spared me. There you go. Hello. Alright. Die so I can walk through? Alright, thank you. Now we're going to try a fight I'm not so confident in. But I hope I'll win. So I can get this bell. Alright, let's go. Who needs Solaire when you have a knife? Right. Oh good, look at this cutscene. This game still looks pretty okay. I mean, it is the remastered version, but even the original version of this game, it still looked pretty cool. And there's something about the original art style of Dark Souls 1. And Dark Souls 2, to an extent. Because they share a little bit of that grittiness. Dark Souls 3, I mean, it is a gritty game, but Dark Souls 3, I don't know what it is about Dark Souls 3, but it doesn't feel as... In terms of like the look of the game itself, it doesn't feel as cool. Not exactly cool, but it doesn't feel as... I'm trying to find the right word for it. Chic? Is that a word I can use to describe this game? Hello. What's the range of these fires? I don't remember. I'll take this one out. Right. Oopsie. I almost died there. But alas, I live. Despite your efforts. Now give me your tail, damn it. You are stubborn. Use your fire? Never mind. There you go! Lovely. Alright, goodbye. You've played your purpose. Or you... Yeah, I'll say that. There you go. Fulfilled your purpose. There you go. Blighttown is probably one of the weakest... Like, one of my weakest areas in the entire series. Ugh. Blighttown. Blighttown, my absolutely friggin... It's not beloved. What's the opposite of beloved? Despised? Yeah. Blighttown, my absolutely despised. My dearly despised, if you will. How am I gonna get through this? Let me think. I could... quit out? That works, I think. And if it doesn't, well, I'm fucked. But if it does, then I'm great. I'm great at this game. I'm amazing at this game. Boom. I mean, Blighttown's bad, right? I don't like Blighttown. I dread it even whenever I ever remember that it exists and I have to go through it again. But also, I have the benefit of perspective. And my perspective is Holy shit, Blighttown is so much better than the Valley of Defilement. Whew. And if you played through the Valley of Defilement, you will understand exactly what I mean. Because, look, here's the thing about Blighttown, right? Blighttown, bad. No good. Very bad. Terrible. Absolutely steal your cereal kind of level. The Valley of Defilement is... It doesn't steal your cereal. It steals your entire fucking, like, mealtime. Like, mealtime the entire day. It steals your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner. And it's like... Blighttown is very... Like, obviously, everything... Well, all the levels... Actually, that's debatable, but... I'm about to say... Levels in Souls games, and similar, are deliberately built. And they're deliberately built to give you a challenge. The Valley of Defilement is not so much a challenge as much as it is... Well, I guess it is a challenge, but like, it's a kind of challenge that makes you say, well, fuck this shit. Right? Blighttown is the same, but not to that degree. It's like a meh, it's like an eh. But the Valley of Defilement, it's fuck. I hate it. I don't want to play through it ever again. But I have to whenever I replay Demon Souls because, well, I have to get the Demon Souls. It's the point of the game. Anyway, we're here. Unfortunately, we're here. In Blighttown. And I grabbed the key for no reason. Other than the fact that I'm in Blighttown. Anyway. Hello, let's just jump down here and then fucking demolish this thing. Oh, I'm not doing any damage. Maybe 2 hands. Fair enough. Oh yeah, that's right. This is not the right... I keep forgetting that the depths exist. And to get +10, you need to go to the fucking... Butcher Man. God damn it. Alright. I don't know what the... I don't know if YouTube... has any problems with Quay lag. I'm sure they don't. Because there are like plenty of Dark Souls videos out there that don't censor Quay lag. But just to be safe, I will probably censor Quay lag. Which might come as a bummer to some people, but it's not like, I mean, like, then again, I don't have monetization. I just don't want to take any chances, like, cause like monetization or not, stuff that goes against guidelines can get videos removed. And honestly, I don't want to go through the headache of getting any video removed for any reason, because that would just like, yeah, like, I do this for fun. I don't do this for anything other than just I want to play video games and have them on camera so I can have a record of the things I've played and how I played them. Screw it. Hello, Quayla, spider lady. I will fight you. Hi. You disgusting thing. +5 is not gonna be able to do anything to this. I just know. Hopefully the bleed will proc. I'm not sure if the bleed will proc, but hopefully it will. And if it does, then we're golden. I very much... Wait! Shit. I was like... Wait, isn't that the animation where she's about to... Yeah. I reacted way too late for that. Does this thing bleed? I don't think it does. Or maybe its proc is just really high. And if so, will I ever reach it? Oh, to proc a bleed. If only. I dodged the wrong way. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. If it doesn't bleed, this is gonna be really rough. If it doesn't bleed, I have to go back up. If it doesn't bleed, I have to make the trip back up. If it doesn't bleed... Hello. Miss me with that. These guys drop dung. They shit themselves when they die. Which is kind of disgusting. Wait, actually, what is dung? Like, are there any useful uses for dung in this game? I know there's some people who find use for it, but like, is there any like intuitive use for dung? Beyond like some... What's the word I can use for that? Strange. Like... I'm trying to find the right word. Like, strange, obscure strats. Yeah, there you go. Obscure strats. What's this? Soul. Yeah. If there are, then I don't know any. And if I have to learn some, I probably will not, because using dung and dung stocks in any of the games really. But they appear in Dark Souls 1 and 3. Could be wrong, but in Dark Souls 1 using those items, they're some of the more useless items in the entire game. I'll say, like unapologetically, I'll say, because like what's it here? Just so I don't have to do the entire back. It's like, well, at least dung stalks don't poison you, but like the dung pies do poison you. But like at the same time, it's like, where am I gonna use these, right? I mean, they give toxic enemies. But like, there are probably bosses who do suffer from toxic. But like, lining up the dung pie shot, the dung pie fucking throw, the trajectory, or the stalk trajectory. Like, you gotta be some kind of insane to want to have to do that. You know, because there are some easier ways to proc poison. Not like toxic, toxic obviously is stronger poison, but there's some easier ways to do that. There's some easier ways. I have to believe so at least to proc something that eats away at their health. Like Scarlet Rot. Like, you don't have to, like, I don't have to throw Scarlet dung pies. I can just infuse Scarlet Rot into a weapon of mine. You know, and be done with it. But I guess that's also what makes Elden Ring one of the easier games. I think can you infuse Scarlet Rot? Am I mistaking that for something? I know you can infuse poison at the very least. But I'm pretty sure you can infuse Scarlet Rot, and if you can't, then I'm speaking on my ass and being wrong. In any case, the point is, there's no reason to use dung pies. That's the point. That I had to go on a bit of a tangent to fail making. Is that correct grammar? I have no clue. Can you tell it's late? It's late. Like, it's late. I'm recording this late. When I really shouldn't be. They're called moss clumps, right? To do the run back from Andres to here. But like, if I have to do a super long run back, what is a long run back actually? More than 10 seconds? Would you consider that a run back that's a bit too long? I missed. God damn it. In which case, I would be actually... I missed again! I'm so bad at this game. It's like the easiest plunge to do in the entire game. Bar the Asylum Demon one. Can I do this? I might just not like... I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the plunging attack, right? There you go! There you go! It was because I was rolling. That'll teach me to listen to Limp Bizkit. Fuck you. Sorry, that was a bit aggressive. I'm sorry. That was a bit too aggressive for anyone's liking, including mine. Hello, Jolly Cooperation.
Ah, hello.
Hello yourself.
You don't look hollow. Far from
You wanna be my husband?
I am Soler of Astora.
Can I be Lizelt of Astora or Lovelorn of Astora? Actually, can you be my Valentine? I just remembered it was Valentine's. You know, this kind of fits.
I get that look all the time.
Jolly Cooperation is just as close to a date as anything in this world, so... You know what? Screw it.
Aha. So I didn't scare you.
I don't think anything would scare me at this point.
If you have a moment.
Yes, what is my decision? Yes, I'll hear you out.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be...
Are you asking me out?
Would that really be mere chance?
No, we're destined to be together, Soler. So,
One another on this long journey.
put a ring on it. I will help you. I will be your Valentine.
Pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
It does please me greatly as well. Thank you.
We are amidst
Is this your
strange
chocolate?
scenes.
I
There's
see.
no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But
Are you breaking up with me already?
summon one
No,
another,
he's just telling me that there's a chance we'll
cross
break
the
up.
gaps between the worlds, and
Uh-huh.
engage in
Jolly Cooperation.
Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this.
We're
I
polyamorous.
am a warrior of the sun.
I don't mind.
Spot my summon signature.
The more the merrier, they say. Thank you, Soler, for being my Valentine.
Oh,
You know, that should have been the goddamn fucking point of the video. I just realized. Can we engage in Jolly Cooperation? And that will be our Valentine's theme. You know? Instead, we're here doing whatever the hell we're doing. Playing Dark Souls as any odd person would. And trying to make good commentary besides. And do the thing. Alright, we're gonna go buy fire bombs. Goodbye, Wyvern. Hello, fellows. Ow, we are in the tutorial section of the Undead Burg. The section that is... Well, I think, in my opinion, one of the most iconic sections of the entire game. Beyond Firelink Shrine. Because, like, something about this part, like, the vibe of this part of Undead Burg, I don't think has ever been matched in any game since Dark Souls 1. It's such a vibe. Ooh, short sword. We'll grab this bonfire and then we'll head down to the greatest merchant alive. I did not grab the ladder from up there, so that will be its own little thing. I mean, after I get these firebombs, I kill Capra. Will I ever come back to the undead bird? As many as you can. Yes. Exactly what Doctor ordered. I know repair powders are very good in Dark Souls 2. Actually, I don't just know. They are very useful in Dark Souls 2 because in Dark Souls 2, weapon durability is actually an issue. Which is kinda cool. Kinda cool. Because it forces you to think about the weapons you're bringing to a fight. And also, Dark Souls 2, since you level up so fast anyway, you can carry like 3 weapons because your endurance stat will be crazy. I do not have the key for this. Are you kidding me? Are you sure? I forgot to open it then. I'll just take the long route then. The long way around. Actually, it might be... I guess it is a long way around from this perspective. Okay, screw it. I'm looking it up. What the hell? I am absolutely terrible. Capra cheese. Capra cheese. Capra cheese is a real cheese? This Battlement? Think? Okay. And then throw. Oh, it's working! Alright. There you go. Capra cheese about to get served. I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. Well, I'm not a genius. Someone else found this out, like, really early on in the game. Even in the original release. But it works. I'm happy that it works. And I am about to execute the greatest plan to make a random Dark Souls video on Valentine's Day. Boom. Is he dead? Wait. One more for good measure. 3 more. Boom. Alright, never mind. He wasn't dead until I did that. That's what you call critical thinking, advanced thinking. To all my advanced thinking friends out there, that's what you call truly advanced thinking. Alright, now that we've gotten that, let's make our way down. Down and down. But like, challenge videos are so fun. I want to do one eventually, probably. If I can find one to do that doesn't just like suck. I could just like do the simple like, can I beat Dark Souls 1 without dying, without taking a hit? Although then I don't know if I'm masochistic enough to do something like that one. I want to like, if I'm gonna do a challenge run, I want to do something that's like fun, like difficult but fun. And I don't think the no hit challenge is fun. It's just difficult. I know there are people, and like there are gonna be people who are gonna debate that, because like there are people who do find fun in fucking torturing themselves, like any of the games. This is the most backstab exploitable game ever, which is fire, because I like being able to just run around enemies and kill them immediately, or as quickly as possible. Bada bing, bada boom. We did it. We did it. Yeah, we did it. Where's that from? I don't remember. I remember it's from a children's show. I don't exactly remember which children's show it is. I think it's Dora? We did it. Yeah, it's Dora. Yeah, it's Dora. For sure. I don't know why that's on my mind. Actually, I do know why that's on my mind, but I won't share. Hey, look, it's the Saint. The Saintess. Hello. Do not trust Petrus, please. Because I don't think I will be able to fit in saving your ass into this video. The scope of this video. Obviously, we have Solare of Astoria. And he's like he's a normal fella. He's a normal fellow who wears armor. And then you just have a dwarf. And he's like the only dwarf you... Actually, no. He's not the only dwarf, because you find... there's Lenigrast, and there's fucking Gavlan, Wheel Gavlan Deal. I think... Are those the only two? No. You have the Laddersmith, Gilligan. You have those 3 dwarves. But then everywhere else in the fucking series, besides Dark Souls 2, you only got Andre. What's the deal with that? And that's why Dark Souls 2 is the best game. Because not only do you have several dwarves, you also have something, yeah? You have insert reason why Dark Souls 2 is cool. Okay, I have to go back down to Blighttown. Or do I? Cue the Vsauce music. Alright, let's go. Do you drop a shard? I think you do. If you don't, I will be sorely... I'll leave you to it, you know? You can do whatever you're doing. I am looking for shards, you know? Who sells shards at this early in the game? Without having to farm. I think I do have to farm, which is its own... alright. We'll make the run. Actually, to make the run, I had to go down here anyway. What am I, stupid? Yes. Let's go. And if I die, I'll just take it over. Oh, I was joking. I don't want to die, for real. Jeez. Learn when I'm joking and learn when I'm being serious, Titanite Demon. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if I die, I'll just take it from Firelink. Oh yeah, that's right. I was thinking about friggin' doing Havel. I actually forgot, like in real time. What are you doing? There you go. We don't fail. Actually, are you still alive? You are still alive. I'll just hit you once. There you go. Goodbye. Havel's ring. And now we have our ring set up. Didn't really need it, but it's nice to have. Okay, we're going back down to the Valley of the Drakes. Valley of the Drakes. It really is a... I mean, like... I'm not sure the Valley of the Drakes was supposed to be a bigger area. But it is a pitiful area, that's for sure. I mean, it's called the Valley of the Drakes. It's not that majestic, but maybe that's part of the whole thing, you know? In any other game, the Valley of the Drakes would be like this majestic, epic zone, but in Dark Souls, it's just like... Yeah, well, you know. It's a valley. A valley or it's like a chasm. Can I backstab? Will you allow me to backstab? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. That's a lot of damage. Alright. Oh yes, backstab in the air. Okay, whoa. Well, thanks, man. Thanks a lot, man. Oh, it's the grass crest. I should have picked this up. I really should have picked this up. But, like, also parrying is good. I mean, I could just, like, since I do have the Havel ring on, I could just, like, use that. Do I still have light rolls? Yes, I do still have light rolls. I could, like, use this when I'm walking around. I should level up, actually. And then we'll get strength up to 14, just in case anything needs strength later. You know, at the bare minimum. I don't want to be not able to use a certain weapon. Not that I know of any certain weapons. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. I don't remember any of the stat requirements in this game. The only game I have any idea of, like, memorizing, not exactly memorizing, but familiarizing myself with any of the stat requirements. If I have to pick any game to do that in, I would probably pick Elden Ring. Just being real. I still don't do any damage on normal hits. It's a pitiful weapon, but it's my weapon. And I've been using it since at least an hour and 50 minutes ago. At the time of live recording. Anywho. Don't kill me, big dragon thing. Actually, you don't wake up until I grab something, right? Yeah, but like, I'm really bad at grabbing something here and escaping. Every time I try and grab anything there, I just die immediately afterwards. So maybe there's like a method to it. I just don't know it, and I don't want to risk it right now because I have another agenda, you know, and that's make it to Blighttown and farm for some Titanite shards. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with Mildred right now. Because if I had to do that, I think I would have a pretty ass time. I'm glad I didn't go human. I would absolutely hate to be fighting Mildred. Okay, slug. If I die to the slug, I'm going to like actually end the video. Like right there. Like if I die to a slug, I will end the video as soon as I die. Because that just shouldn't happen. It's like dying to Pinwheel, but like there's some cases where I would excuse dying to Pinwheel. Because like there are some unlucky moments. For sure. For Sooth even. We're gonna grab this bonfire in here. It's the closest to any slugs. And I don't wanna get poisoned in the meantime. I mean, there are also shards in here. IIRC. That stands for if I remember correctly, if you didn't know. I'm really cool. I'm with it. I'm with the lingo. But yeah. There are probably shards in here, but I have no patience to drop down. I mean, then again, I say that as if I have the patience to farm slugs, which I kind of do and kind of don't. But we'll see. We'll see. I think that it will be a much more colorful time if I try and farm. Actually, no, it'll be a much more colorful time if I try and go down the fucking Great Hollow, but I am like mentally not with it, you know? Hello, slugs. These things are disgusting, by the way. I am like appalled at how disgusting these things look. Like these things are like absolutely disgusting, and they're not even like the most disgusting thing that's ever been in these games. But they are so like grotesque, these slugs. I don't like them. I don't like them. Right. Let's go kill some slugs. Yay! We did it. We got one. Yay! We did it again. Yes! The gang is coming after me. Oh, wow. Okay, we actually did it. Alright, let's go. Wait, there's one over there too. I'm fucking stupid. How did I miss that? It's gonna be a green one though. No, it's a green one. Frick. Hey, that didn't take too long. I mean, it did take some time, but it's an acceptable amount of time. Now I have to go back to fuck up. Oh, you know, it just occurred to me that this is gonna be a pain in the ass to edit. I truly am the Lovelorn. Suffering at 3:31 a.m. on Valentine's Day. Playing Dark Souls in a dark room alone. Doing some of the shittiest strats imaginable in the most inefficient ways. Look upon my works and despair. Despair indeed. You know it's bad when you start waxing poetical in the middle of a friggin' Dark Souls gameplay playthrough. Did I say that correct? I don't even. We're almost out of the woods. We're almost out of the woods. Almost out of the woods. Into the Valley of Drakes. Dodge these guys. Sorry. I have a date to keep. I totally forgot. I also apparently not actually as Lovelorn as I thought I was. I am my Valentines is Solaire, and I haven't summoned him yet, which means our date hasn't commenced, unfortunately. Shit. Oh my god. Teehee, I almost died. Teehee. Teehee, do you see that? Do you see that? Oh, we're finally back. I'll send this back down just in case. Just in case I somehow die and I have to take an elevator back up. Oh god, I'm going insane. At the very least, 10 flasks. And I'm pretty sure that the Saintess has left already, and if not, I'll eat my shorts. Ah, shit. Oh, Andre, I'm back. And this time, I'm back with some gifts. We did it, darlings. Alright, let's get this done. Oh, let's get this done. Alright. Alright, there you go. Oh, we need one more. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Also, we'll look at this. We're gonna need that.
Come get yourself.
And then we'll use the rest of our souls to level up. 1 point more in dexterity. Because dex is... Yeah, you know. What rhymes with dex? Wait. Playtown. I'm going the wrong way again. Going the wrong way again. Going the wrong way again. I have to go down here. And if I still don't do any damage, I will cry. And it's not like I can summon my boyfriend Solaire. He doesn't want to go down there. He's afraid of spiders. Really. Which is why I have to exterminate it for him. To be a good partner, I must exterminate the spiders for my boyfriend who doesn't like spiders, Solaire of Astora. I would appreciate if he lent some moral support though. Oh well. Truly, Lovelorn. We come so far. We've come so far, indeed. Indeed we have. We've come so far from my animated chatter at the beginning of this video. You know, excited. Oh guys, we're gonna play Dark Souls. Dark Souls on Valentine's Day. You know, my love letter. Not exactly. Actually, let me reframe this entire video, right? This is now my love letter to all of you 5 viewers. Yeah, you've increased from 3 to 5 in the short amount of time that we've had this video. We're back in hell. We're back in hell. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm excited to be back in hell. It's where I belong. Oh yes, do you smell that? It's the smell. The smell, the fragrant smell, sensation smell of hell. With a +9 weapon, I am expecting to do some amount of damage. Okay, that's not bad. Could be better. But it's not as worse. It's not what? Whoa. It's not as bad. Damn, I can't speak. It's not as bad as it was. Yeah. This is certainly one of the uses of my time ever. I could have been fucking sleeping. You know, and this is the thing, right? I'm actually cranky now. What the frick? I'm actually cranky, and that's horrible. How have we gotten to this point in time? It's because I've been playing for more than like an hour. You see, I have like old brain. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I have the cranky brain. If I play a video game for longer than an hour, I actually get indignant. Do we have any... are you serious? Like, this entire goddamn time? The 2 times I killed 3 ants, I did not get... the purple moss. You kid. Well, no, you don't kid, because that's exactly how it has been. You know, I kind of wonder how, like, would Dark Souls 1 be improved if ever there was a Stake of Marika or similar from day 1. It certainly wouldn't be as hard as people have given it credit for. Is that the right way to say that? Whatever, but you get what I mean. Debatably half of the difficulty of any Souls game is the run back. And look at that, I left that there like an hour ago. Done, I have an idea. Damage? No. No damage. Are you gonna explode? Or are you just gonna puke? You are just gonna puke. I mean, okay, this is okay damage. It's not exactly the best. I am still poisoned, I just realized. Oh, look at that, lava. Lovely days, Quailag, lovely days. Yeah, look at you. Making a mess. Who's gonna clean this up later, huh? Can you not stand in your own lava? Thank you. And can you proc, please? Sorry, I will not say anything as to insult you ever again. Quailag. Witch Queen. Dearest Honey Boo. How am I missing any of those? You kid. Do not hug your spider. If you do that, I will be very disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. You are hugging your spider. You are hugging your spider. Any lava anywhere? Nope. Okay, this is a... I mean, it's not bad. It's just not as good as I thought it should be. You know? It could be better. You could stand to learn a bit more. Do not hug your spider in any capacity. Uh-oh. Don't do it. Actually, if you're gonna do it like... about now. Never mind. You're giving me the opportunity to wail. Right. Oh, I almost rolled into lava. That's awesome. I do enjoy the fact that I am doing... I mean, it's like, it's not a bad amount of damage. It's not as bad as I was doing last time I tried to fight. That's faux pas. That's also faux pas! Thank you, goodbye, good night. Good morning, actually. Oh! Oh god. That was a fucking marathon. Oh lord, let's ring that goddamn bell. Oh. And then maybe we'll do ceaseless. Fuck. I just remembered that ceaseless was the thing. God damn it. You know what? For now, let's not worry too hard about it. Let's ring that bell. Ah. There you go. Finally, some peace. Not quiet, but some peace at least. Ah. With that bell rung, I think I'm gonna have to call it. The crankiness has overtaken me. Thank you for suffering with me on Valentine's Day. Unless you actually have a date and you're watching this with your date, then Uh, on one hand, traitor bastard. On the other hand, I hope you enjoyed it with your date if you did have one. Then again, why would you ever spend a date watching the Zeltcaster play Dark Souls on Valentine's Day? You'd be a fool. But you'd be a fool that I respect because, well, it would not do for me to disrespect anyone who views my videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Caster playing Dark Souls on the channel for the very first time on Valentine's Day, like a, yeah, like a gamer. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!